Oh boy. Oh boy. What we have here is a 1984 Dodge 600 SE Turbo convertible, a two-tone leather interior. It didn't get better than that in 84. Well, it did, but the guy that bought this didn't think it did. Here's what I know about the car. It's a classic in its own right. The LeBaron sold a lot more units than the 600 SE. I think there's 800 of these produced this year. This car here was actually gifted to me by my channel's strongest supporter. His name's Carl. Carl's a great guy. He called me up and said, James, I've sold a house and there's a car in the garage and we had an estate sale and we sold everything. I mean, the Tupperware is gone. I mean, they sold the toilet paper, everything, it's gone. Nobody wanted the car. They didn't have a price on it. I said, make an offer. I mean, somebody said $5, I think they would have sold the car. So there's no title for the car, but as it goes, the woman who owned the car is happy to get me a title for it. She's gonna be in town in a couple of weeks. She's gonna go ahead and apply for a lost title for me. So I'm gonna have a title for this car. We have no idea how many miles are on it. It's got a digital dash in it. It talks to you, I think. Well, we don't know because the battery's flat. We're looking at the license plate over here, and it was last plated in 01, February of 01. So it's 24 years ago, 24 and a half years ago. I came by and took a look at it earlier. The battery in it is from 04. So somebody was tinkering around with this thing in the time it's been here. From what I understand, it was her car that she used to go back and forth to university, and I think we can guess that she went to the University of North Carolina. I think, and also, she loves Elvis. She had AAA. That's what we can gather so far. Let's get in the glove box. Let's see if there's any more details. Let's get in the trunk. Let's get underneath the hood. Let's open up the doors on this thing. Look here. Leather parade boot. You know what that means? There's a top. Well, it means there's supposed to be a top under there. That part we haven't gotten into yet. We're gonna look around a little bit. Like I said, I don't know how many miles are on it. I don't know if it's gonna start. It's the inline four. Not a lot of power, but it's got the Turbski on it. That helps a lot. Back in the day, we used to rent these minivans out that had the same engine in it. And it was really fun to rent them out because our office was on a really busy street. And so these people rent this Dodge Caravan, you know, and have 6 people in it with them, and they'd pull into traffic, and it had the speed and the power of a 4-cylinder. Now they're scared because traffic's coming, the car's going, so they tromp on it, turbo kick in, so every time we rented out one of these 4-cylinder turbos, it was always fun to sit and watch people do burnouts unintentionally with their whole family on board. Oh yeah, we'll be doing burnouts with this thing, let me tell you that, for sure. It's got a parking brake, we can lock up the back tires, it's got Turbski on the front tires. If we can't do a burnout with this car, we can't do a burnout with anything. Thanks, Carl, I appreciate you getting me this, and we're gonna have some fun with it here. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's got wood grain dash. Burl walnut, I believe they called that. That is nice. Air conditioning too. It won't work. One window's down. Kind of wonder if it's missing or, I don't know. Let's see what we see. All right, so the first thing we're gonna notice walking around here, it's got 4 matching tires. And by matching, I mean, they're all flat. It does have the nice turbo wheels on it though, I like that. Oh, and fun fact, I checked the bolt pattern because that's what I do. Same bolt pattern goes on that golf cart we're working on, so look at that. These are 15s. We are, of course, now proud members of the Pinehurst Country Club because we are in Pinehurst, North Carolina, and got the putter boy on there. Gold membership, I believe, with the color of the circle. That's nice. That won't work getting us in anymore, I'm sure. The turbo that's missing from the front fender is on the dash. So we'll have to grab some bubble gum and stick that back on. Oh, inspection sticker. It was last inspected 2020, December. And then it was plated till the next year. So more indication of what we're looking at here. And then I did notice down here, that's in the car, so that's great news. It burns oil. That's good to know. See if, there we go. Smooth. Now, oh, look at this. Something's unplugged. There's just a cable hanging out in here. I'm guessing that's for the power seats. We have a removable Walmart vanity mirror. We have a, ooh. Oh, it's a mixtape. Oh, I can't wait to listen to that. Tina, maybe? I don't know. Probably Tina Turner, I'm guessing. I don't know. 1984 Dodge 600. We're going to call the owner of the previous car, this car previously was, we'll call her Rachel. We'll call her Rachel because, well, that was her name. That's all I'm going to divulge. This could use a little arm roll, but look, it's not cracked or broken. This is the nicer steering wheel. Some of the newer ones were safe and had airbags. This one, we dial like real men. We have no airbags. Okay, oh, it has a tilt. That's not, uh-oh, more wires hanging up from the dash that are not plugged in. It's a fuse holder, and it's tied in with medical tape. That's nice. Hood. So we've got a Chrysler Electronics digital dash in here. It has an oil, a volt, a temp, and a fuel gauge. That's nice. And then I'm guessing it's going to tell us how fast we're going up here, if we go fast. And then over here is our aprons. Remember cars had lighters in them? This says Dodge 600 convertible, and it's just got loose nuts and bolts. And all right, so that's probably why it won't run. We've got okay, we got power windows. Switches all seem operable, and that would be the lockout. And then this would be our lock and unlock. So we got the remote mirror that, oh yeah, she's stiff. Leather pull on the handle, Harman Kardon's, I'm sure not. The visor is too long. They overlap each other. Oh, well, that's no good. All right, and oh wait, there is a, wow. Employment Department, University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Ooh. Somebody went to see Shannon about an equal opportunity employer job. We've got a power top up and down here. We have the automatical shifter, which, well, I don't know, seems to be working. We have, look, we have starter sticks. We got 2 of them, 3 of them. Wow, somebody lost a lot of keys. And we got one, oh, we got a trunk key. Let's see what's in the trunk. I always like this. The key is hidden behind the Pentastar. I think that's kind of cool. And if you flip it far enough, it locks. It unlocks. That's pretty cool. Okay. These things are no good. Yep, they're not holding up the hood, the trunk. Very heavy. We have a factory original jack in here. I collect little cans. Look at that, a little 3-in-1. It's not old though. Looks old. It's got an old price tag on it. You know how it's not old? Got a barcode. Folks, when you're buying stuff, it's got a barcode. It ain't that old. Oh, great. Lug nut cap came off of there. We got a light hanging out of sockets, so that ain't gonna work. We got a little surface rust here. Okay, over here, fuel door filler. It just went glop, glop, like they had pressure on it. Okay, that's not factory. That's been changed. Ooh. It's a little pungent. Slightly pungent. Little surface rust here. See that? Okay, let's put this guy back on here. Should we look and see? Did we dare? There's a roof in here. A roof? A roof? Uh-oh. We have packaging tape. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think that was, yeah. That was a look. I'm an auto mechanic. I can make my own rear window attempt. That won't work. hopefully the roof's in good shape. You know, minus the window, of course. We go around the other side and pull that off. Maybe we got a decent roof, just, you know, those back windows would always yellow out and then rot out, and they were junk. It'd be nice if they were all glass. The 350Z's got that glass window, and I really like that. More, that's probably not in great shape. Let's look under the hood. Oh, these air vents were actually functional on this car. They actually did something. They, you know, let air in. So many times you see those air vents and, well, how in the world did you do this? There you go. Okay. Oh, look, they left us little insulators. So they work better when you put them under here, not there. You know, little tip. What is that? That little ribbon wire, I'm pretty sure is not factory. I don't know, I've never seen that on a car before. All right, so there we have the big massive, I don't even know what it is. I think it was a 2.2 liter. It's got air conditioning compressor on it. The belt, she's missing. Ooh, that's probably seized up. Has a radiator hose on it. See any of the green stuff. Hello, hello, hello. Uh-oh, what's that? Okay, that's all right. Okay, a little electric fan on there. Oh, she's been leaking some oil. There's an alternator down there. There's a, let's see. Oh, brake fluid, full to the top. Oh, full to the top. We got all our brake fluids. We've got no windshield washer. Uh-oh. So somebody unplugged the windshield washer pump for some reason. So I'm gonna guess that's broken. I'm gonna guess it needs wipers. No proper movement there. And a little bit of corrosion on this one coolant line over here. Let me see what we got going on over here. The AC is still plugged. Well, what was that? Just random things unplugged. Right to the line on power steering. Could we have steering and brakes? No. In a free car? Oh, now did that fall off the car or is that down here? Oh yeah. Hey, I found Easter eggs. 1, 2 of them, a yellow one and a purple one. And close, open. Oh, look at how soaked in everything that is. Oh boy. Yeah. She's been soaking up some fluids down here. It looks solid though. Wow. This front plastic bumper has 0 rust on it. That's impressive. What else do we got? I think, been looking at it, I think it's all original paint. I hope it is, because if you're gonna repaint it, that ain't gonna buff out. Now, that's gonna need some work. Is this door open? Ooh, nicer than the other one. This is funny, because it says Quality Engineered Chrysler Corporation, and then it's missing like half of the piece. Maybe that's not a good standard of quality. I don't know. Look at this. Who remembers these? It's the Hardy's guy. You got them at the store, you give them away for free. Let's see if we can launch them. Ready? You went somewhere. Where are we gonna start? I think what I'd like to do first of all, actually, is throw a battery in this thing, because I'd like to roll the key forward and see if we can figure out how many miles this thing has on it. If this thing's got 81,000 miles on it, I'd be pretty excited. If it has more of the expected 227,000 miles on it, I don't know, I think I could be home by lunch. Okay, we'll just leave it here. Somebody added a chassis ground here with the little bitty wire for some reason. You know, the battery cables don't look like they're terrible. The clamps, oh, well that one's not even tight. I'm gonna pull out this 34 3N series. Never start. And let's see, I saw a date on here, yeah, right here. April 04. So somebody went ahead and snagged up a new battery and shoved it in there. We get a core charge back for that, so we're already making money. So the idea here is you put the battery in, then you take this battery hold down kit. I mean, not everybody does it, but it's a good idea to hold the battery down. Look at that. It's not rusted, it's not rotted. The biggest reason, I guess, for that is it's plastic, so that helps. This won't work and that one won't either. But that's okay. Let's throw a battery in here and see what we got. Oh, got a little coolant in the reservoir there. None in the radiator, which tells me something leaks. Let's get a battery. We're going from a never start to a super start. And this actually came out of a Chrysler Sebring. I bought it brand new for my daughter. I'll show you a little picture right here. See that? Yeah. That's why she's not using it anymore. I snagged it back up real quick before the insurance company picked up the car because, well, I always need batteries. So put a negative on here. Oh, the other thing is, I don't know if this has got any charge to it. Let's do a sparkle test here, see if we get these. Ooh, you see that small spark? Nothing too scary. That's probably like an interior light or something coming on. You hear clicking inside the car. It's definitely clicking, but I don't know what's clicking. Okay, let's see. Whoa, we got headlights. We got a dome light down here. What's clicking? Where's the hazards on this car? Hello? Up here. Something's clicking, I don't know what it is. 134,964 miles. We're currently traveling at a speed of 0. Our idiot lights are on. It says the door is ajar. Is that Team Turner? Who's that? I think it is. Ha! I was right. That says Tina. And the radio works. The blower fan works. The little light in the glove box. Oh, wait. Left front. Whoa! We have full glass. Okay, so I think that battery's low because everything's a little bit slow. Or a lot slow. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby, come on. Tune in next week. We have all the windows down. Oh, what if the top works? Oh, I hear stuff moving. Oh, it's creaking a lot. That's a lot of crafting going on. Oh my. Oh, I think we got a lot of bad roof here. Ridiculous thing look like. Oh! Oh my God! Wow! There's a lot of spare parts coming off it. Oh! The original window is there, and it was glass. Look at that! Ho ho ho! Rachel, what were you doing? Rachel, I think her name was Rachel. Can't remember now. Wow! There's a lot of duct tape on here. Yeah, that's all gonna blow off when we hit 66 miles an hour. The roof, she's a no good. What? How did you get glass over here, Rachel? Yeah, she's gonna be a what we refer to as a fair weather car, where the top's always down. Wow, that's we won't take this one through a car wash. No, no, this one's gonna get washed by hand. But the mechanism works. That's pretty impressive. Smoke coming over there? Okay. Oh, the low fuel light's on. Do we have a fuel gauge? She ain't stuck. She spins over. I can only imagine that gas is no good. I don't know when the last time gas was put in it, or if there is gas in it. So I think we're gonna add a little gas to the situation. We might go up there and pop a line and see if we had fuel being pumped up there to start with. Huh. Okay, I'll tell you what. Normally I don't like just to throw a little starter fluid to it and, give it a goes. This isn't... particularly, sought after kind of engine, but I'm really worried about protecting a bunch. Ooh, that hose is stiff. Look at that. That won't even lift off of there. How am I supposed to stir it? Okay, let's undo this. Let's take it off here. Let's squirt a little starting fluid in there and see if we can get it just to kick a little bit, just so we know that, well, we know that it's going to kick a little bit. I don't know what's clicking. I can't figure that out. And it did it as soon as we attached the batteries. Got a nice sound to it, but the door locks don't work. Oh, they do with a little help. They're going to come right around. Here. That's got the nicer wheel, like I think I've said before. I'm going to disconnect the battery because that little tick, 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 tick thing is just weird. Oh, we got a compressor. Let's get an air line and see if we can blow in these things and make them raise the ride height 3 inches and see if they hold air. Got Firestones on it. Don't like that. Firehawks. Woo! That's a sporty one. Ooh. Now that one was stuck to the floor. Oh yeah, it's got a flat spot on it. It's not coming out for a while. Now why didn't I see that earlier? I don't know. Wasn't paying attention, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so air filter situation is bleak. That'll clean up nice though. Look good sitting up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, got all kinds of dead bug carcasses. And then hit that key one more time and see what we get. She bucked. She wants to go. She's a runner. She is a runner, but she burns up that starting fluid pretty quick. She does, she does, she does. So that tells me the ignition works. It tells me we've got spark, we've got timing, we've got all the stuff we need, but we're not getting fuel up there. So we're gonna have to figure out the fuel system. So we probably have a blocked fuel pump or a not working fuel pump. We probably have a blocked fuel filter. We probably have junk in the tank. We might not have any gas in the tank. The lid smelled something horrible, but the tank itself wasn't as bad as could have been. Let's shake the back end and see if we hear any sloshing. If the gauge works, we might not have any gas. It's on E. Ah, like my wife drove it last. She's holding the camera, trying not to say anything. I have a captive audience. Okay, I'll pay for it later though. James is having nothing for dinner. All right. You know when you go visit your buddy in the hospital and he's hooked up the IV? He's getting fluids faster than his car is. Come on, little girl, drink it up. Whoop, come on. There you go. Oh, the car's got a nickname already. The Silver Bullet. Well, now I'll be. It's all running out the top. Fuel gauge might not work. She's overcapacitized right now. Was that smoking? It looks a little hazy in the woods right now. I missed that. All right, so it's gonna take a minute to come around. I gotta figure out what's wrong with the fuel system on this thing next. But that quick second that it started, my voltage meter and my my oil pressure were both right in the middle of where they're supposed to be. So I'm pretty happy about that. My temperature, of course, is cold. Doesn't quite run long enough for that. Let's unhook this battery and then diagnosis. So here's what we got. No fuel. First thing we're gonna check for is when we turn the key to the on position, do we hear the hum of a fuel pump in the rear near the fuel tank? Try that again. The interior fan came on. Ready? Listen for a hum. I hear it. Click. and then a pop. Click, pop. I think I'm hearing the pump. I think I'm hearing it. It's quiet. Well, that fired off without starting fluid. Now we just started with maybe residual. All right, so I'm not getting any fuel up here at the fuel rail. So I'm guessing I've either got a pickup issue at the pump. The pump's turning on and humming, but something's broken inside, it's not pushing any fuel, or the fuel filter is plugged. So the fuel filter should be on the driver's side, on the rail, somewhere between the tank and the engine. I don't know where they stuck it, but I'm gonna take a look underneath there and see if we can't find that next. Got a frame rail right here. And those are the fuel lines. Just a tiny little bit of rust in the bottom of the seat pan, but not bad at all. Right underneath the floor, the seat here on the floor pan. Look at the, got a little crumbly. That rail looks really good though. Be our fuel filter right here. So we got an inline and an outline. That's pretty filthy. I don't know if it's ever been changed. Hey, parking brake cable's not seized up. That's nice. All right, so we're gonna want to release that filter down, I guess. Get her down here where we can see it with her face, and then we'll get those clamps off of there. 1/4 inch? I don't know. It's up close stuff. Come on out, fuel filter. Oh, and around, it's nice. Put it right, there you go, between the bracket and the parking brake so nobody can ever get it out. That was, Okay. Got a nice little cover on it. I like that. Yeah, these are probably gonna be 1/4 inchers. Okay, so the line that comes from the tank goes to the center of the filter, and the line that goes to the engine is on the side of the filter. Probably important stuff for later. We'll put a new filter in. What are the chances are that I'm going to dump gas everywhere here? Is he thinking ahead, or is that foreshadowing? I don't know. That's the line that goes to the engine. So there seems to be lots of fuel getting that way. Can we get this line off here? This is one that comes from the tank. Do we have similar flow? Tepid about coming out at first, but then she started flowing. It would appear that fuel is getting through here. I guess what I'd like to do is turn the key on with this off and see if fuel squirts out. So do I have a way to catch that so I don't get it all over the nice people's garage floor of a house that's sold to somebody else? Okay, I just found this. I think this is the tubing you use for a pond pump. But if I was to slip this over it and then run it out here to a bucket and then turn the key over, fuel would go in here and, in theory, come out there. Let's put our car wash bucket out here. Throw that in there. I'd say what's the worst that could happen, but no. Because then it might. Okay, so we'll just put that there, and we'll get under here. That's the line going up to the tank. Now the other line, remember all that fuel was pouring out of it? Now the funny thing is it doesn't come through the other way. Oh, and she stopped. She ain't giving her no more. Oh, they both stopped. So if I put this in here, scooch him up there like that, And would you mind turning on the key for a second? And let's see if we get some fuel that pours out of here. All right, so we got 0 anything. When she turned on the key, actually I didn't even hear the pump try to start on that one. Not sure why I didn't hear the pump try to start. Again, I'm definitely not hearing a pump click on back here at all. Let's check the fuse for the fuel pump. If the fuse is good, let's see if we can't test the connection, make sure it's getting power to it. And if that's not good, then, well, we'll have to change out the fuel pump in this thing, or yeah. Wonder what that entails on one of these cars. I've changed one before, whatever this thing is. Okay, so this is what the clicking noise was. It's the flasher circuit. It was constantly flashing, so something's no good with it. But we're looking for circuit number 16. It's a 20 amp. All right, that's circuit number 16. That is a good 20 amp fuse. So We did our due diligence and checked the fuse. That's not it. Okay, so the pump is of course in the tank. And the tank appears to be overfilled. So that's a fantastic situation to be in. So I have to get all the gas out of the tank, but I just pulled the connector off at the pump. Let's make sure we don't have a relay issue here. Let's make sure we're getting power back here. All right, can you turn on the key to just before run, to the start position, or the run position, not the start? Okay, we should get just a momentary power on this lead when we cycle the key. Go ahead and cycle the key. There we go, okay. There it is, okay. So we are getting the prime power to the pump. So we got power coming to the pump. So it seems like the issue is the pump. All right, so before I take anything apart, we're gonna try a little electronics connector cleaner. I always try that first because, well, if you just have a bad connection in here, it'd stink to take the whole thing apart, find nothing wrong with it. So I'm just gonna clean that connection up first and try that. I've had power windows that start working again. I've had all kinds of connections that have just fixed themselves by putting that on. Doesn't work every time, but it certainly sucks if you do all the work of dropping the tank and it was just a bad connection. Remember, when you're working on little cars, sometimes they require little hands. That I don't have. I can't even get my hand back up there to put this plug on. Still working in the dark. Feeling around. No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Oh, there we go. She's on. Okay, cycle that key one more time for me, would you? All right, no. All right, so here's the thing. It's not my garage. I'm gonna spill some gasoline getting this thing out of here. I might just throw it up on the trailer, take it back to the shop, pull the wheels off, get up underneath it properly, get this gas tank dropped off. I'm worried about it being overfilled and just spilling every drop of gas I can all over this property. Let me get out from underneath here and give that some thought and move on from there. So my thought here is, I've got the filter off and there's an open line to the tank, which is overfilled. And it's hanging at least 12 inches below where the tank is. Fuel should be running through there. Pump or the pickup tube could be plugged. On the new port we're working on, had the same issue. We couldn't draw any fuel out of the tank. Well, I went up front, grabbed the fuel line, and I blew air through it, and all of a sudden you hear poof, that was the noise it made. And we were getting airflow from the front to the back. I'm wondering if I do the same thing here. Now, unfortunately, I didn't bring a blowgun with me, so I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'm gonna pick up a new filter, because when we got all apart, we might as well put a new filter in this thing. But let's blow air back the other way and see if we can't free up that pickup tube, that pump assembly. See if we can't get that, sometimes just blowing air into there and getting the crud out of the way, that pump could be plugged up. It might not work, it might be rotten, there could be a lot of things wrong with it, but it could also just be plugged up with sediment. So we can blow that crap away from it and give it a chance for some new fuel to flow in there. Maybe we get this thing to turn over again. We're gonna give it that one more try before we do it. If that doesn't work, then we're gonna say, okay, we got a fuel pump issue. We're gonna take it back to the shop. We're gonna drop the tank there. We're gonna do it there where we've got our own stuff. Somebody's bought this house and I wanna take good care of it. I don't wanna make a mess here in the garage. That's kind of my problem right now, is I really don't wanna mess up their garage. What should we do with this car? I've already got ideas for it. I'd like to hear what you guys think. It's not a very desirable car in its current condition. If everything was cherry on this thing, it'd go through the auction for $16,000 to $18,000 apparently, looking at recent specs. It's a little high on the mileage for that, and it's a little far removed from perfect, let's just say. So, yeah, we've got the body work to fix this door would cost more than the car is worth at this point, is what I'm getting at. So, I've got a couple ideas what we could do with the car, but I'd love to hear what you guys think we could do with the car. It'd be fun to do something kind of wild and fun. I don't know. Down below in the comments. What would you do if you had a 1984 Chrysler 600 SE Turbo at your disposal? My one thought was to take the whole front, the engine, the turbo, the transmission, the wheels, the suspension, all that, and stick it in the back of an old Chevy Love truck. And it would be a rear-wheel drive in the bed of a Chevy Love truck, have an open kind of, trunk, I think they call them, on the front. That'd be kind of fun. I've also thought about, have you ever seen the backseat driver Volkswagen Bug, where they take the doors off and they take this section out of here and they literally move the front of the back seat to where the front of this seat used to be. In this car, that'd be taking 30 inches out. There'd be a little spot left to scoot your legs in, but we could have a little 30-inch smaller compact car. It'd be kind of fun to do. There's lots of things we could probably do with this thing. I want to have some fun with it. I don't want to just start it and say, there you go, thanks very much. I'd like to do something fun with it. Throw me your ideas. Best idea, buy you an ice cream cone. All right, I'll do one better. Best idea, let's send you one of my fancy t-shirts. That's right, they're not even available for sale yet. Yeah, give me your ideas. Tell me what you'd like to see me work on next. I mean, I seem to walk backwards into half these things, kind of like Kramer on Seinfeld. I just walk backwards into everything. And then I walk backwards into this thing. I've got it now. Let's do something fun with it. Okay, so this is the line that goes to the pump. We're gonna try to blow through there and see if we can. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this was over full. I wonder if gas is gonna bubble out up there if the tank's that full. Okay, see how we got a little gas dripping back now? Starting to free that up a little bit. So let's do this. About a little bit of gas line. Just a little bit because, you know, I ain't stuff the prices these days. About a little thing of fittings. I'm gonna take a 3/8 and put it in here. Then we're gonna connect to there, connect to there. Then I can get out from underneath the car. We're gonna blow in here. Tell you what, we put that other fitting in here like this. I bet you that blowgun. Oh! Call me MacGyver. All right, and then let me get something to drain the gas into. Yeah, the fridge was for sale for $25. Nobody bought it, so this is, you know, gonna be my drain pan. If that causes a problem, I'll just buy the whole fridge for $25. So now we'll do that in there. That's connected, and let's see if we can let this self-siphon coming down from here. Does that all make sense? Makes sense to me. I gave it a little too much pressure. Just, you know, I didn't say I was good as MacGyver. I just said they call me MacGyver. Let's just try a little. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. I think that is plugged up. Now the other thing I could try is to pressurize the fuel tank, which we also did on the Newport very successfully with a rubber glove and a blowgun. That sounds weird, but that's how I did it. Yeah. I forgot how full the gas tank was. There's fuel right there. So, that's all right. I had to wash my hands anyway, so I just, a little Vaseline's good for that. Sure, it smells great. I just recently suggested going for a beer when we're down here, and now I smell like fuel. That's nice. Now let's try it with the fuel cap open to see if any line, air in the air goes through there. So, I mean, you guys probably don't know this, but my camera person today is my wife. I've given her reason about 3 times today to wet herself laughing. Fuel backing out of the fuel door. That's she's about to lose it on that one. That's all right. I'm gonna try to blow fuel up this other line and see what kind of disaster that causes. Now, where'd that fuel run back from? Nothing I hate more than sucking on a gas line, but maybe we're gonna have to siphon this out. Oh, total blockage. I'm not gonna be able to pull anything through there. Ooh. Oh boy. Well, remember I said I didn't want that to happen? It happened! Let me get some highly flammable rags on that. The lines must cross someplace up there where I can't see it, because one line clearly goes this way on the frame and one clearly goes that way, which make me think that one's going, hey, that's rude, I'm talking. Makes me think one's going to the engine, one's going to the tank. Apparently they are reversed. I thought they had hooked up the fuel filter backwards, but no, it was right. Nothing to see here. This is a cleaning solvent. Hey Carl, hope you're having a great day. Let your client know that I've chemically stripped the floor just so it's nice for move-in day. I don't want to leave any debris behind, you know, taking care of the place. That does a nice job cleaning the mess off the floor. I will take these rags with me, I promise. And don't be stepping on cigarette butts with these shoes on now. So now that we're blowing on the right line, that definitely blew that through. We definitely had pressure blow through on that time. So let me put the, the jet down here. Catch all the gas. Yeah. Let me roll it over one more time and see if now the pump engages. No, I still don't hear anything. Guys, I think what we're going to need to do is buy a different car. Nah, I'm kidding. I think what we're going to want to do with this thing here is we're going to take it back to the shop, throw it on the back of a trailer, haul it back to the shop. I'm going to drain the gas tank, what's left in there, not on the customer's floor, but, someplace safe, like in the gravel behind the shop. I don't know, someplace safe. And so we're going to do that, and then we're going to drop the tank, we're going to put a fuel pump in it. O'Reilly's going to have one for us tomorrow. It's $133. It's a sending unit, which then maybe we'll fix the thing that says we have no gas, which clearly, I don't know. Did you catch the spout of fuel coming out the side of the car? I don't know if you caught all that, but there was a whale's blowhole of fuel coming out the side of the Chrysler 600 SE. It's funny, we went to O'Reilly's and I said, I've got a 1984 Chrysler 600 SE, and the guy is like pulling up the thing and said, they didn't make a 600 SE in 84. I'm like, 300, 600. I told him 300. So he said they didn't make a 300. I'm like, you're right, it was a 600 SE. So he calls it up, he said they didn't make a 600 SE. I'm like, I beg to differ with you. So he's flipped the screen around so I can see it. This is an E-Class right here. That's what it was classified in their system as an E-Class. So for your people that like to drive around in your Mercedes-Benz, you'll know what an E-Class is. So that's what I'm sporting right now. I think that's going to call it a day here. It's not the end of the video, but it's just the end of today. That's it. Just sit in my E-Class. That won't start. But what have we learned today? Oh yeah, don't blow air through the filter when the gas cap's off. Okay, so we've learned that. But I think we did a nice job of gurgitating the system. I think it's gurgitated. It's like burping a baby. It's not gonna, it's gonna be happier after it's burped. We burped this baby. Hearing the noise. Now we're out of battery. So one problem behests another problem. So I'm gonna put it in neutral, have my camera girl push me outside. We're gonna boost it off the truck real quick. And then if it doesn't work, we're just gonna push it back in here. Is this wheel even turning? What in the world?
My fear is we're going to get it out of this garage and we're not going to be able to get it back.
Oh, let's come back. I'll push it with the truck if I have to. Oh. When we pull it with the truck. I don't know, kids. This is the Princess Auto Special right here. That's right. If you're from Canada, you know what that is. It's like a Harbor Freight, but it's not as good. Well, folks, today is not the day. It hits 135,000 miles instead of 134.95. Yeah, we're gonna get a trailer. We're gonna tow this thing back to the shop. We're gonna work on it there. I think that's the smartest thing to do at this current juncture. Oh yeah, it'll buff right out. Might as well give her all she's got now. Okay, don't tell Jen, but I just figured out what the problem was. I never put it in neutral. That's right. We're trying to push it in park. So I had to lift front tires off because they were seized. All right, I think that went really well. No damages done. We're good. What?
What did you do?
What did I do? Nothing. Why do you look suspicious?
Because I heard don't tell Jen.
Yeah, did I say don't tell Jen? I don't think I said that.
I heard don't tell Jen.
Did I say don't tell Jen?
Did you have the parking brake on?
No, I did not have paperwork on.
Was it in neutral?
I need to clean up some tools really quick and then I'll be good to go. All right, 3 seconds later for you guys, next day for me. Day 2, we're gonna get this thing out of here. Like we said, take it back to the shop, change the fuel filter, get the tank drained and dropped. Brought the trailer. This driveway is rough. It's got roots this tall. That car will get stuck and hung up. So what we're gonna try to do is pull the car out backwards. Remember, it doesn't roll well. We're gonna use come along and get it up in there. And then we're gonna try to get it up on here. And that's pitching downwards. So we're gonna try not to load it in the back of the truck. More so keep it on the trailer. Well, wish us luck. Frivolity and the laughter shall probably ensue because that's just how we do things. Attach it to this. And then this. Let's go ahead and wrap to that tree and then, well, it's just simple math after that. You don't have to be in engineering school very long to see the problem we have here. The trajectory of the object with the downhill slope of the grade mixed with the inexperience of the operator and the general state of the situation says that this isn't good. All right, that wasn't perfect, but it was all right. I know she was feeling the pressure during that. Yeah. Oh, that's not going to be strong enough. Huh. Wow. Yeah, frame. She's way back there. Assessing options at the current moment. It's doing the thing. I have nothing else to say. This is doing the thing. Hey guys, clearly I've got the 600 here in the shop and I've got it jacked up in the air so I can get under it because it actually sits kind of low, believe it or not. Went ahead and ordered a new fuel pump. We discovered that's what was wrong with it, so we need to put the fuel pump in. And that's what we're gonna do the first of the year. Guys, 2025 was awesome. I hope you all had a great year. And thank you for joining us this past year. We look forward to everything we got going for you in 2026. 2025, we just kind of got the channel off the ground, got it rocking and rolling. We built a space to work on our projects. We set up some tools. We kind of just got our feet wet in what we want to do. We picked up a bunch of projects. We're ready to roll. So I think 2026 is going to be just an awesome year for the channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, liking, sharing, especially subscribing. We do appreciate that. Almost 1,000 subscribers this year. So we're on our way. We're on our way. And I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Just wish the best for each and every one of you. I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned in.